Yo, what's good YouTube? Your boy, back at it. It's been a minute since I've uploaded. I'm just busy, school and all that stuff. And my Wi-Fi wasn't so good lately, but it's better now. I moved, I got better Wi-Fi and all that stuff. Not S tier, but it's a lot better than it was before. And honestly, yeah, you see me versus UncleSpamuel, we ran a first to 5. It was really close, but you'll see throughout the set that I was lagging a lot. My internet connection was not good, but it is still really intense. And you know, the first match was really bad. It was terrible, but I was just getting my little warm up in, and I was a little bit laggy. You'll see. But your boy has comebacks. You know what I do around here. But yeah, it was an intense set. I would love to fight him again sometime whenever I'm not lagging. I'm sure he'll be down for that. But yeah, this there was really bad parts throughout this set. Like, I remember there was one game where I was lagging so hard that it just made me stand still. And I don't know if anybody experiences that, but in this game, like, when you lag, you either just like walk off the map or you just stand completely still, and like everybody else can move and stuff, but you can't. You just stand there completely still. I don't know why it does that. That's weird to me. You see my game freezes right here, like it just freezes you, and I'm trying to move right now. I'm trying to dodge and stuff, but it won't let me. And he doesn't think that I'm lagging. I don't think he does. But yeah, you see it just keeps freezing up. But yeah, throughout the times that I'm not lagging, I go pretty crazy. But yeah, it was a really, really rough set. I mean, I lost games because of the lag. But like I said, we always bounce back, even if we lag. I got to Masters while lagging and watching YouTube at the same time, so it's like no big deal. If I had better Wi-Fi, I would probably play competitive in this game. I would maybe go pro, honestly. I mean, I've fought in Flacoca, Wavy, I fought in a whole bunch of pros. I fought, what's his name? I think it's Natat? Nakat? Oh yeah, Nakat. There we go. GSM Void's 2v2 Evo partner, and they actually won the Evo. I fought him, but I never uploaded this set because it was a little bit too rough. I did take a long break from Multiversus when I played that set, and I got the first game pretty close. The second game I didn't stand a chance though, but that first game was really close. I still probably could have uploaded it, but I never even recorded the set, to be honest. I think I forgot to hit that clip button. But yeah, that set was pretty fun. Nakat, and I fought in Mirror Man before. I mean, I fight pros on the often. But yeah, my internet, throughout the beginning of my Multiversus Season 1, my internet connection was really good, and that's why I constantly fought pros and stuff. Season 2, my Wi-Fi started to die a bit because I moved. I moved somewhere, but I moved again recently, and the Wi-Fi is a lot better here. So yeah, maybe I might look into playing a little bit more competitive again if the Wi-Fi is strong enough for it, which so far it's been treating me right. I've been having a strong connection. But yeah, just having bad connection kind of like killed this game for me, because I mean the game's already not in its brightest spot right now, but having bad internet connection on top of that, because like even the slightest lag spike in this game completely changes the set, because you either stand still or you either walk off the map. That's how this game works. It's not like we'll say Brawlhalla, where if you lag you still can move and stuff, you'll just be teleporting around. But if it's just like a small like 2-second lag spike in Brawlhalla, you'll be teleporting and moving around, but eventually you'll come back. It's not like Multiversus where you just completely freeze and your opponent can just hit you off stage and you can't do anything. you'll see your character flying off stage, but it won't let you move for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't let you move. But yeah, you just get completely stuck in place or you walk off the map. It's one or the other. This game just, and this game is a lot, you know, Brawlhalla is a really not balanced game in my opinion, but this game is like, this game makes Brawlhalla look like it's perfectly balanced, which is insane. Because this game has no balance at all. If I'm being honest, that's my 2 cents on this game. But yeah, like you got Wonder Woman, who's a joke to play. Still no nerfs on her. You got Black Adam. Black Adam is just a joke. That neutral air hitbox is insane with armor break. You have his projectiles with no cooldown. You have the ability to fly. So if you're out of jumps, just fly. You're out of dodges, just fly. You have really good mobility. You have a down tilt that locks onto players across the map. Even with Airwalker, like if I was across the map and I was using Airwalker to put my armor on or something, he can interrupt that by down tilting no matter how far he is, because it locks onto my Airwalker platform. But yeah, there's a lot more things I could say about him, but there's just a whole bunch of characters that are not balanced. You got Joker, which I think Joker is a little bit harder to play now, but I don't think that he's balanced. I don't think he's as like busted as before, but I still don't think he's balanced. But there's plenty of characters that I can go on about. The Powerpuff Girls, the newest addition to Multiversus, yeah, I was just fighting them the other day in Rank 2, and they lived a jab teleport at 200. Like, in what place is that right? They're an assassin and they're the smallest characters in the game. So why are the Powerpuff Girls even living to 200? I think I killed them at 225 with a side air or something. But it was so dumb, and there's plenty of characters like that. Like Agent Smith lives all the way to like 160 sometimes. It's so inconsistent, honestly. And I really do think that the maps are bad in this game. I think that Multiversus has to have like the worst platform fighting maps ever. Like, this game's maps are just so bad. Like Mojo Jojo, the Water Tower, and just like the ranked maps. Like, they can do so much for this game. Like, they can add map banning. They could do a lot, honestly. Map banning, even character banning, I guess, but that's more of like a tournament thing. But map banning would be appreciated, or just taking out hazards. There's a lot of things that they can do, because I mean, when you're fighting a busted character on a map that's not good, you're not gonna have a fun time. Because like, I play Jason, and you guys know how slow Jason is. If the map is like ginormous, bro, literally all the opponent has to do is keep running away from you until you run out of patience and you start playing more aggressively because you're tired. You don't want to be in a match for 10 minutes. So it doesn't help when the map is gigantic, like that basketball map, and the only way to KO them is above, or if you get them to a side ring out, like at the edge of the map. Because if you try to hit them sideways while you're in the center of the stage, they're just going to bounce off that stupid basketball rim. And it's just so irritating playing on so many bad maps. You know, in season 1 when they released Mojo Jojo and everybody was complaining about that map, I thought in season 2 they would bounce back and come with a better map. Instead, guess what they do? They come back with Water Tower. Now, who enjoys playing Water Tower? Let's be honest, that map is probably worse than Mojo Jojo. It's very irritating, especially in 2v2s. In 1v1s, I guess I can tolerate it, but in 2v2s, that map is so painful. But there's a lot wrong, honestly, and I'm still waiting for them to fix this, because I have better internet now, but I'm just not motivated to play this game as much, just because like, it's like there's too many problems wrong with this game. And honestly, I know like they're trying to fix it, but at the same time, like, this game got shut down for a year for them to rebalance it. It shouldn't have this many problems if they took it down for a whole year to rebalance and fix things. And the servers, I mean, sometimes the servers are just bad. Sometimes it's not even Wi-Fi. Sometimes the servers are just terrible. But yeah, there was a point in season 2, I think, where like servers were bad. Like people were streaming Multiversus, but it was just bad. I remember watching Chris Xtovers, one of his streams, and like he couldn't even play. He just hopped off. Season 2 was a pretty bad season for the servers. I remember in the beginning of season 3, it was taking forever to queue in a match, and sometimes it would just like kick me out. It was doing the same thing for my friend, and we had to just reset our game because of a bug. Or sometimes I'd click the continue button, like after like the rematch screen. If you decline, there's like a continue button. I kept trying to click the continue button, but it wouldn't let me click the continue button, so I had to restart my game twice because of that. But yeah, there's a lot of problems that I just hope they fix, because if they don't fix it, I honestly don't see myself playing this game for too much longer. Like, despite being a really good Jason player, if I can play competitive, if my Wi-Fi lets me play competitive, I think that will keep me in the game a little bit longer. But other than competitive play, I don't really see much for this game in the future if they're not going to fix some problems that need to be addressed. I really don't understand. In season 2, it looked like they were really lost. Season 3, it looked like they had more of an idea of what they were doing. In season 2, they were nerfing like low tier characters and leaving the high tier characters as is. That didn't make sense to me. I know they nerfed Garnet, Jason, and Stripe. They took a whole Stripe tech away that I found out because GSM Void, I was watching one of his videos, he's like, they really removed that Strike tech, and he really liked that Strike tech or something like that, because I remember he played Stripe at one point for the season. But yeah, Garnet getting nerfed, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, they should be focusing more on characters like Wonder Woman, Arya. I know Arya got nerfed, and I'm pretty sure they reverted the nerf as soon as she got nerfed. I don't know what the devs do. Like, I don't know if these devs play the S tier characters and don't want to nerf the characters, or like what the hell is going on, because like I said, the nerf got reverted. They gave the Wonder Woman the lasso cooldown, they reverted that. I don't know why. But yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stupid things. Like I think Powerpuff Girl, the perk got nerfed recently, which is something. It's better than nothing. I don't know if it was a perk or a little combo that got nerfed, but something got nerfed about Powerpuff Girls recently. Yeah, Arya Stark is a problem though. Wonder Woman, Black Adam. Let's see, who else? I know there's someone else. I was just thinking of this character. Batman is starting to become a semi-problem for me. I don't think he's like, I think he's more A tier than S tier. But once people start learning him a little bit more, I think he's going to be a lot better, because his new dash is just, it's something, man. That it was a really fast attack that's instant, and it's kind of hard to punish, especially with the character that I play. But that's strictly for my character, so I don't see too much of a problem with it. Jason has a lot of cons with minimum pros, because his weapons count as his hitbox, so that really holds him back a lot. If I try to space with his axe or his machete, it's not going to work, because all they have to do is hit the weapon, and immediately cancels me out and puts me in a vulnerable state. But yeah, I think that they need to fix their balancing, maybe tweak a little things about ranked, maybe fix the ranked rotation maps. I could see pub rotation, keeping the maps because it's fun for some people, but for ranked rotations, maybe fix the maps, add map bannings, or something like that, because the maps are a problem in this game, in my opinion. But yeah, fix characters, and yeah, I think that's pretty much my complaints about this game. They need to fix the top characters. They either need to fix the top characters or fix the bottom tier characters, the bottom mid characters, because if they make everything strong in this game, I guess that'll work as a way of balancing, or if they make everything even in this game, that works as a way of balancing. Because yeah, honestly, Arya Stark, she's tolerable, honestly, the least tolerable character in this game for me right now is Black Adam. I think he's ridiculous. Black Adam is just something else. They gotta give him a cooldown. Oh yeah, I wanted to get this off my mind. I told my friend about this recently, but somebody shadow buffed Black Adam on that developer team. Like, I'm 99% sure somebody shadow buffed Black Adam. I don't know who. Somebody on that developer team had to shadow buff Black Adam, unless it was in the patch notes or something. But the Jason jab jab stomp loop, that is actually true on Black Adam. But at one point in season 2, I kept trying to do it, but people kept dodging out of it. So that means that they shrunk his hitbox or something, because it's still true on everybody else. It works on Superman, it works on Garnet. I mean, it works on the tank class. It even works on Rain Dog. But now it doesn't work on Black Adam. So that means somebody must have nerfed his hitbox or buffed his hitbox and made it, or shrunk his hitbox. Somebody did something. So this is like where it confuses me. Like, I don't understand. That started becoming inconsistent out of nowhere. I mean, you could probably do it like once or twice, but before you used to be able to infinite it. Well, you can guarantee do it once. You can sometimes pull it off twice, but before you can infinite it until they can DI out of it. But now he can just dodge out on like the second or third one. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to shrink his hitbox, but somebody on the developer team did. And you know, people complain about Black Adam all the time. I'm not the only one. Black Adam is a problematic character. Yeah, I think that's about it for when it comes to characters. I know there's somebody else, but I can't think of it at the top of my head. It's just ridiculous. LeBron got nerfed. He did justice this season, so that's good. I don't know who asked for a LeBron nerf, but I don't think it was needed. I think LeBron was in a fair state. Maybe one tweak about his kit would have made him fair. Also, you see me freeze up right there, you know. Spamuel in his stream was like, what just happened? Did he think he was gonna trade me or something? And no, I literally just lagged. I stood still. And I typed in his chat, I was like, no, I just lagged. He's like, I never seen lag that make people stand still. Well, I guess bro has never been in the trenches like me, because I mean, you can clearly see through the video that was internet connection. But yeah, it was still a really fun set, and I love Spamuel and his content. Kudos to him, he's a really good Jason. But yeah, when it comes to me, I look at myself as the king of Airwalker Jason. You know, maybe I might not be the best Jason. I know I definitely was at one point. I mean, the #1 Jason, I ran a set with him, and he literally texted me after the game, GG's, I watch your content, you inspired me to play this character. He said, you're the reason why I was able to win against Evo players. And you know, that's pretty dope. I mean, the #1 Jason on the leaderboard for ranked texted me that. But yeah, I definitely know I was the best Jason at one point. That's just not even a question. I inspired quite a bit of people to play this character. But eventually my internet connection fell off, and then I also just got busy with life, and I started to seek less and less of this game because the lag didn't make it enjoyable, and the unbalanced things about this game doesn't make it enjoyable. So just lag plus the imbalanced stuff about this game, it just started to become more of a burden to play this game than fun, because it's just, I love this game, but I just wish they'd fix it already, or at least put some more effort into it. I remember during open beta, you know, the game, we were getting a character every 2 weeks. Now we get, what, 2 characters in a season, and the season is 3 months. If we get lucky, 3 characters. We got, I know we got Joker, Agent Smith, and Jason on season 1, but in season 2 we only got Samurai Jack and Beetlejuice. This season it looks like we're only gonna get that superhero girl, I don't know her name, and Powerpuff Girls, but it looks like that's what it's gonna be for the season. But yeah, it just feels like they don't put as much effort in to this game anymore. You know, maybe I'm just seeing things from my side or my point of view. Maybe they do, but this game has been something, you know. And I'm sorry for complaining so much about it, but I've been wanting to make a video on ranting about how I feel about this game. You know, with college and work and everything else that goes on in my life, Multiversus just isn't something that I seek out as a hobby anymore. I like playing it sometimes, and I like making content because I mean this is what people watch me for. They love my Jason. But honestly, you know, I would upload a lot more and I'd have a lot more fun and I'd make it more of a priority to play this game if like it was actually doing good in numbers. Like not many people watch this game because everybody's leaving this game because you know they come back in the beginning of the season, nothing has changed. All they did was add another bad map and a new character. You know, the new character might be cool, but nothing else has pretty much changed. So people just come and go, which yeah, it's sad to say because I know this game in its prime was amazing. You know, the Evo tournaments, the tournaments in general were hyped. I remember watching sets and it being this close. It was so fast paced. Now tournaments, it's just all the same play styles, all really boring. A lot of the meta, not too many combos you can do now. And it's just really slow paced and it's just not hype anymore. I mean, I think Mirror Man left the game. I mean, I haven't heard anything about Mirror Man, and Mirror Man was the second best player in this game. GSM Void, I know he doesn't play the game as much. I mean, his channel, he went his own ways, to be honest. He still uploads every here and then about Multiversus, but it's usually whenever they do a big change or a somewhat big change, like the beginning of the season. But yeah, it's just everybody's leaving this game because it's not in a healthy state. The beginning of the season, yeah, it's always gonna be nice. The nice first 1-2 days because of the new character and the new cosmetics. It's a refresher, but other than that, like this game, like they update the game, really big change. 2 days later, everybody's gone again. Yeah, I don't want this game to die or anything, but I want them to get it together before it does, because if they don't get it together by like season 5, honestly, which is really lenient for them, but if they don't get it together by season 5, which they should have when they brought the game back, to be honest, or they should have had a lot of these problems eliminated at least. But yeah, if they don't get it together by season 5, honestly, for anybody else that feels the way I do about this game, I will tell you to stop hoping, because you're just going to be hoping for no reason, most likely, because if they wanted the game to be healthy, they would have did something about it seasons ago, which they might be working on it right now. That's why I said we'll wait till like season 5, maybe even 6. But like I said, this game should have not had this many problems on drop. But yeah, this is the last set of the game. You know, I had a lot of fun despite how bad my internet was, obviously. Really close set, honestly. Like I said, Spamuel, if you're watching this, I'd love to play again sometime. You know, you can see what I could really do whenever I'm not lagging. And I know Spamuel was distracted too. He was like reading the chat while we were playing. And he tries to talk while he plays because he said people that stream just to not talk while they play, that's really boring, and he doesn't like that. So he tries his best to commentate while he plays, which I respect it. But yeah, you can clearly see that I had my holdbacks too. It's not like I had a perfect set. It was still really fun though. I remember this set it had me completely locked in for this last game, because I knew that if I had one lag spike, that it was just gonna be over. So I tried to do as good as I could early on before I felt like I was gonna start lagging. Because if I didn't do good early on, then just one lag spike would have made me lose the set, obviously. But yeah, spoiler alert. Whoops. Well, yeah, that's it. I'm kind of just yapping at this point. Just for the rest of the video, it's about to be over. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys would like to watch me play against any other streamer or YouTuber or anybody, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do about that. Or if you guys want to watch me fight Spamuel again, maybe we'll get another set. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments, and y'all take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching if you stuck to the end.